Hi, say hi.
Morning.
Hey, hey.
Hey. Hi.
We're about 10 kilometers from Rendsburg. And then we're gonna go off trail to get to Kiel to go see LCC.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Okay, you're about to explain something.
Our tickets to get on the ferry to Klaipėda, Lithuania. We get on behind the passenger bus. We take our bikes. Wait, there's more. We got our food vouchers, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I prepaid those.
It's a 20-hour ferry, so you know.
20-hour ferry ride.
20 hours.
We're just going across the Baltic Ocean.
Just the Baltic Sea.
And these are the passes to get into our rooms. Because it's 20 hours, you can sit upstairs or you can go into your room. I've got the cheap rooms. We're like in the middle on the bottom somewhere. So we'll see how this goes.
Could get motion sickness. We're at the bottom.
I don't know, I think so.
Oh boy.
We got cheap seats. Dutch seats.
I should probably. Anyway.
Exciting.
Could be good, could be bad. And it's at 11 o'clock, so we have another 2 hours. We basically tootled our way for 20K over
20K over 6 hours.
7 hours.
I had a nap, I had a beer for lunch, I had a schnitzel for dinner, just had a cappuccino. I'm ready to go ride another 100K. Ready to go.
Day 36.
Lots.
We don't know. Day 35, 36. I'll check.
So we're heading on to the ferry. We're following this dude here in a van. He says 20 kilometers maximum. So we'll see if we can keep up to him. He says not to the left, not to the right, but right behind him. Of course, he's right on the train tracks. I'm gonna draft behind this guy. You keeping up, babe? I think Kristen's got her phone out behind me. Oh, this is cool. Waiting here, those trucks up there, they look like transformers. Oh, you get an escort. We got a bicycle escort. I made it on. So our little room. Bathroom's there. Couple bunk beds here. Tough day, babe. That's exactly how tough it is. She won't even say anything. She's taking pictures of the sunset. Here are all the big trucks, chimneys, pretty nice sunset. Like the sunset, baby?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna be landing or boarding in about 30 minutes. I think over there in the sea. Look at all the ships. Came through a pretty interesting little canal here, guided I think by a few boats, but been a pretty smooth ride so far. Long trip, 20 hours, but we're excited to be met by the people at LCC and spend a week with the students. Okay, I was actually a little bit nervous there. That's I shouldn't say nervous. That's a Lithuanian tank that I just hopefully got on GoPro that is being brought to the Ukraine to help fight the war. So And I think we're the first ones off the boat.
Going the wrong way in the lanes.
Following, he says, just follow the roads around. He went whistled a few times, but I see the yellow arrows with the exit on them, so I think we're going to be doing okay here.
That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Oh, you too. How are you? This is so awesome.
We're excited to be here. So excited.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hi, PL.
Nice to meet you.
Nice, Captain.
Hello, Travis.
PL, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
PL, Travis.
Travis, nice to meet you,
Nice
Travis.
to meet you. Yeah.
I'm Kristen.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We are about to head into the convocation, which is the start of the academic year here at LCC for the 2024-2025 year. And we have our bikes because they're going to do a little bit of an announcement. Just introduce us, and then that's it for today. Then we have a full itinerary coming up for the week, so stay tuned.
Husband and wife duo. They are sort of insane, but for all the right reasons. PL and Kristen are on the second of 5 trips on 5 continents over 5 years to raise $500,000 for each of 5 charities. And we at LCC are humbled to be one of the recipients. So this trip that they're currently on started at the top of Norway and then went down through Sweden, Denmark, a little blip to Lithuania, and then on to Portugal, you know, like you do. That's about 7,900 kilometers, and I think they've now finished about 3,500. And we'll be leaving on Saturday to finish the rest of the ride. Through the mountains, you might add. So, it's important for you to know that what they are doing is already helping many of you students at LCC. The funding that they are providing is giving financial aid to many of you sitting here in this room. So we are thrilled that this week PL and Kristen can spend time on campus to get to know as many of you as possible. So please do take advantage of the opportunities. They're gonna look like they don't talk right now. They talk a lot and are super interesting. Tomorrow at noon in Newman Lobby, join us for a meet and greet where they will tell a little bit of their story and you can find out why 5 is such a big number. Thursday at 5 p.m., you can join them on bicycles to ride together to Olavukure and show them the beauty of the coast of Lithuania. And then on Friday at 5, we have our big community day event, and they will be here as well, and you can visit with them then and any time in between. So please take full advantage. They're living in Ennis Hall, 3rd floor. They are with you all, and we want you to get to know them and them to get to know you as they represent us to the global community that sees them on the social media worlds that they are part of. So, PL and Kristen.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. It is day 38, I think. Day 2 at LCC.
Day 2 at LCC.
Yeah, we had a good day yesterday, did a nice tour, so we got to see everything, and it's cool. I've been saying we know a lot of the people that these buildings are named after, so it's been pretty cool to walk around there and hear the history of the buildings. And I had dinner last night with some staff, and yeah, just I don't know, for me it was just amazing to hear the stories of why they're here. They volunteer their time, they have to raise support to come and teach here, and it was just beautiful to hear all their individual stories about how they've been called, but also just how to hear the changes that this school is making in the lives of students who come from war-torn countries. And
over 60 countries. It's the coolest thing. And when they did the, you probably saw it on Instagram, the convocation of all the flags and all the students and the different dialects and the different just physical characteristics of all the students, and everybody here just, it's like one big community with 60 countries all blending together in like one gymnasium. Like it's a pretty, you won't understand what it's like until you actually see it. So anyways.
Yeah, so it's been cool. And Marlene, the president, her message was about being kind and just walking humbly and developing relationships. Like there's a lot of stuff that could happen here. A lot of people would think different things, but there's a peace center here. It's pretty special. So I don't know, we're feeling really blessed to be a part of this project, and just that we can help students have a chance to come here. So it's going to be a great week. We have a meet and greet today.
Doing a presentation today at lunch.
Yeah.
Pizza party.
There's a nice little coffee shop, and so we've got a flat white with some art even. There it is. Can you see my art? Yeah. And yeah, and a pastry, so looking good. This is the yard. We're sitting by the pond. Little piece of, it's a good day so far.
Bye-bye. Promotional video of what you're doing, so Student 18 for this. Good morning. I've been given a nice pressure washer. Gonna clean our bikes. I'm gonna pull the bottom bracket axles apart and some of the wheels, make sure everything's nice and clean. Got Kristen's bike up next. This is the kind of the before, and that's the after. So I've got boxes of tools I have access to, and guys here are just awesome. They have just been so hospitable and accommodating. Just feel right at home. It's amazing. I love it. I've peeled the wheels off. Gonna replace Kristen's chain. Just checked it. It's incredibly good shape for over 3,000 kilometers. And I'm gonna replace it, and I'm gonna pull the spindles out, make sure everything's dry inside, and probably check the brake pads and go through all the gearing. And then check the bearings on my front wheel, which I've been having some issues with. No idea why. They're strong hubs and new bearings, so gotta figure that one out. Just for those of you who are curious about what chain stretch looks like, I have lined up Kristen's old chain and the new one. You can see how they're even there. And as I run it along to the end, I have a 126 link chain. You'll see right here at the end that there's about a half a link stretch from where the old chain is to where the new chain is. And there, here you can see I've broken the last few little links off, and that's the total stretch of the chain, the same number of links. And what happens is when that chain stretches, then it starts to, of course, wear these little guys out faster. And it starts to wear all these gears out, and they start to look like little shark teeth because they hook in underneath, and we want to avoid that because replacing a cassette was way more expensive than a chain. So regular chain maintenance replacement is probably key for me to keeping everything running smooth.
Hey babe. Hey babe.
Hey babe. Hey babe.
It's 1:30.
You want to get the bikes put back together?
What's going on?
I don't know. I think I did everything I need to.
Look how clean they are.
The chain's replaced. I checked all the brakes, did the shifting. I don't think I'm going to swap wheels. I think I'm just going to buy a new one. I think the front ones are pretty good. Your bike's in pretty good shape. Your tires are in really good shape. Mine are in rough shape.
Why is that?
Because I'm packing an extra 120 pounds.
Yeah, look how clean. Sparkle, sparkle. There's the tour divide route in case you didn't get to see that last time. Oh, here's my shadow. But yeah, wow, new chain. I can be fast on those hills, baby.
Thursday night bike ride. We got all ages, all abilities. No clue where we're going, so we're gonna follow. We're following. We're followers. Well, you're on a bike ride with Cycle 5.
Yes.
What's your name and what are you studying at LCC?
My name is Anastasia and I study psychology.
Okay. And how many times have you been on a bike like this?
Like this?
Yes.
One. Like this.
This bike has gears and brakes, and she now has a beginner's certificate for knowing how to shift and how to brake.
Yep.
And
I even know that gears exist and there's actually a couple of them.
yeah, lots of them once you get to know the bike better. It's so much fun riding with these smart students, and then if I can teach them just a little bit about bikes, maybe then I can be smart one day too. But I don't know, can you teach an old dog new tricks? We'll have to see.
Hey, baby.
Going for ice cream!
Yeah, we are.
How was it, babe?
It's awesome.
We hammered.
Hammered.
We just gave her.
You're gonna have to, I forgot to start my Strava though, so you know it doesn't count.
No, this is on my GoPro. This is how beautiful this is.
I know.
Wow. Incredible.
I had squeaky brakes the whole way, but some mechanic needs to fix those.
Got that right. And we're going back. Our neighbor, before we left, said our balls are bigger than elephants. Yeah. How was it?
Good.
Just good? 7, 8, 9, 10.